And in India, we have no government social security. So our social security is family. You know, that's who you turn to for help in trouble. That's who you celebrate with. You know, and that's the expectation, that you will also help others. And so that becomes a point of conflict sometimes, because if you're working in a Western-style job, in the first place, you work a great many hours. In the second place, you transfer easily. You know, if you need to travel for work, you travel for work. In the second place, you do not call in and say, look, it's my cousin's daughter's nephew's wedding, so I have to take 5 days off to go arrange it. You can't do that. You know, you can say, well, maybe I'll take a couple of hours to go and attend the wedding. So you can't necessarily give the kind of time and commitment that the earlier norms would expect you to. You know, in the earlier norms would be whoever comes to visit your city will stay with you. No question about that. But now if you're living in a very small apartment and you're working all day, it may not be practical, you know. But on the other hand, you also have, so these becomes points of conflict, but you also have other adaptations. Like for instance, you have the joint family system in India where when sons get married, their wives come to live with them and their parents, right? So, you know, nowadays with more and more women working, the joint family system is actually adapting to that, because the children now get to stay with the grandparents at home. And so it becomes a help, whereas the young mother is able to go out, work and come back, and you know, the income of the family also increases. So it's interesting. You know, there are no clear, I think when it comes to family and when it comes to spirituality, there is no clear, we are going to leave the past behind and embrace, you know, Western way.
At the